What is up, my special bean brothers and sisters? We are back at it again with another figure review. This time I have the Silver Power Rangers in Space from the Power Rangers Lightning collection from Hasbro in the house, and I can't wait to bust him out of the box and see what we got inside. Well, without further ado, let's just get into it.
One's a company, two's a crowd, three's a party coming, move around like fresh when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down, enjoy the ride.
Here we are. I tell you, like, I've known a lot of figure companies, toy companies that have gone like the extra mile for you because you're just like dedicated fans, dedicated, purchasing of all their goods and services. But I'm sorry, but when it comes to stuff like this, like, what are we really getting? Did I miss the memo on this of like when they started doing this? Because it's like, I don't get it. Like, why all of a sudden now they're giving us like these figures like in these plastic bags, and their package, like their packaging when they're doing it is just like in the box, it's okay, but it's just they have all these loose parts in here. Like, I purchased this thinking like, oh, it's gonna come nice and neat, but none of the accessories are just like, look, see, they're not like how they're supposed to. They just come in like, it's like, okay, here you are. Let me just dump this. Yeah, here you are. This practice has got to stop. I mean, I hate it. Let me just put him. Sorry guys, usually I always just kind of start with the figure rotating, but I'm really irked about this. Let me go ahead and get him spinning. So here we are with my boy, the Silver Ranger from Power Rangers in Space. The rant was basically what for this video is about is just like, they have got to start like packaging these things right. Like this whole like throw them in the bag and then send it off in a box all nice and neat just for you to unpackage this and then have all your weapons warped, your stuff scuffed up. Because when it's being packaged in the box, stuff can get scuffed up. I can already see a scuff mark right there, and we pay a good hefty price for this. I mean, granted, it's not like, we're not paying like 15 or 20 bucks. We're paying like almost like 30 bucks for this. And then for stuff like this to get scuffed up, and then like all this stuff is just like out in the box and out in the bag, especially during shipping. It's just, you have to be careful because like some stuff like can get warped. I mean, I would have been more mad if the sword like was warped, but it's not. It looks straight. And the figure itself, I do have some scuff marks, like especially on the bottom of his boot, but I'm just like, man, this has got to stop, Hasbro. Like, what are you doing? You lead. You're like one of the leading toy companies that just have like the Power Rangers at your disposal, and you're just doing this. Now, granted, I get that they came out with the yellow and the blue Ranger that are I guess the more experienced, more advanced version, so to say, because they have better articulation to a point, but that's not saying much. The only articulation I see better is like in the neck. They can actually move up and down instead of it just kind of being the helmet. And they have just a little bit more accessories. They call it the deluxe version, quote unquote. And I promise, if I get one of those deluxe versions and they come in like stuff like just packaged in this right here is what the cycle is packaged in. So I got this from Big Bad Toy Store, and he came packaged in with, what is it, his cycle, his silver cycle, as well as this figure. But they're just all thrown in together, and that's whack. Like we don't even get a window like for you to see your figure. I get like when you first buy a figure, and it's like, wow, you get the wow factor because of all the artwork and all the Photoshop work that's around the box. But when you don't even get like a window that you can actually see the figure, that's like that's really whack to me when they start to do those practices. Although on my gunplay community, we can't really say nothing, only because you can't really see the figure because you have to build the figure. But that's another topic for another day. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so my boy right here, right off the bat, let's see. Let me see if my other leg, come on. Nope, I think he bit the dust. Okay, anyways, he can look up as well as, like, let's see. Come on, can you do it? No. A little stiff. Okay, so he has the neck articulation on him, so that's pretty dope. Let's see, he's part of, I guess, the deluxe figure waves. He's able to lift his arms up that much before he starts to have some hindrance. A little wobbly off of the top diaphragm. Let's see, does he have, gotta be careful, it's a little stiff. That's fine. Yep, he's just a little stiff. I'm gonna have to put this guy through some hot water, which sucks. Shouldn't be doing that, but hey, get what you pay for. Right here, cut at this bicep, so we're able to move that side to side. And we have double jointed elbows and wrist action right here. Legs come up about this much. You have a thigh cut right here. Legs go out, let's see, about this much. Not bad. Bring the leg back up. Double jointed knees, if he's wanting to do it. Okay, so double jointed knees right here. He has a boot cut, which allows him to go side to side, and foot articulation all the way down. So not bad. Very standard from what we get with our Power Rangers collection, but still, the packaging, man, that really grinds my gears, and that's whack. If they continue to do that, I promise I will not be getting any figures from them, because that is just a dumb practice. Let me put my boy off to the side real quick. Oops. Put him off to the side. So now, let's get to unwrapping this. His cycle. Took that out. So this is his cycle, like right out of the box. Cycle, okay, nice. You can see right here, nothing too crazy. You could spray paint some of this if you wanted to. I'm not going to go the extra mile for that. The wheels do spin on the back and front, nice rubbery. Let's go ahead and build this. So let's see, put him just a bit more over there. Let's see, so I guess this goes right here. Okay, so we put that part on there, and then where does this go? Maybe right here. I think I was supposed to put that on first. So we'll put I think that's how that's supposed to go. right? Yeah, it's got to go like that. Okay, I just had to apply just a little bit of pressure. And then we put that on. And now we have our cycle. As you can see, pretty dope from the top all the way to the side. Does he have a, yep, so this is it on its kickstand. Looks really nice, as you can see. Looks really, really dope, especially in the light. Got the rubber wheels, got the nice translucent side markers right here. So yeah, looks really good. Let's move on down to his, let's see, to his accessories. So with the headpiece that he comes with, let's see, this headpiece right here, which I don't know if it looks like Zayn. I mean, I guess you could say it does, but yeah, nice sculpt, all blonde hair. But yeah, that's him. Next are a pair of hands that he has. So he has a pair, like a fisted hand right here, and then he has like a karate chop hand, and these are the only two accessories that we kind of get with him. So that's that. Next we get his blaster. I forget what this is. It the Silverizer blade, Silverizer blaster, I forget. But yeah, this is just painted black with some chrome paint. Oops. That's pretty cool. So you'll put his arm in there, and then he'll shoot his blaster. And then you could transform this into the bladed version, where the top pops out and then the blade comes out. So it's really nice right there. I was really scared that when this whole thing was gonna be packaged like that, I thought it was gonna be warped, but it's not, because trust me, I would have been really disappointed. I'm glad it's not. My blue Time Force Ranger with the cycle, that came warped, so it was not the case with this Silver Ranger and Power Rangers in Space being one of my favorite Rangers. So let me put as much accessories as I can on him, and then give my final thoughts. Okay, here is my boy, the Silver Ranger from Power Rangers in Space, with as many accessories as I can put on him. As you can see, I do have the Silver Ranger blade on him, as well as the karate chop hand and the cycle right underneath him. So my boy is looking dope all the way from the front to the back, to down to his head, down to his toes. So it looks really nice. The cycle itself is really sturdy. It's not, I mean, it is made out of plastic, but still, it's not really going to fall apart on you. Like I said, you can kind of paint this thing if you wanted to make it get more of like a gunmetal color, but other than that, nah, it's just really, really nice. With everything being said, with the packaging and just how they just packaged it, it was just like not good. I wish they would change that, because they are going to lose like the base customers, for me at least, and they just need better packaging. That's all I gotta say about that. The figure itself is what you'd expect from all the deluxe figures from the Power Rangers Lightning collection. This guy, for me, is a cop. The way how he's packaged was not. So get it together, Hasbro. Come on, let's get it.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap this video up. Let me know in the comment section below if this guy is going to be a pass or grab. Major Piccolo shout out to everybody supporting the channel since day one. And like I've said, the channel is lazy, but the movement ain't.
Open for plans tonight.